offer.
2 minutes of television wow that makes you buy now.
But I'm still not done.
Direct response ads are a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Billy Mays here for OxyClean.
Billy Mays.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
And Anthony Sullivan.
Anthony Sullivan here.
Are pitchmen.
You're making too much money. We have to lower your rate.
Two guys.
But wait, there's more.
With the A game and national fame.
That's PitchMen.
These two veteran pitch pros have mastered the art of turning good ideas into must-have products. Now, they're putting their egos aside and their heads together.
You don't want to talk to me?
I see you, but I don't hear you. It's great.
They're going to help everyday people with great ideas go from rags to riches.
This is a home run.
And maybe turn someone's million-dollar dream into a reality.
Your dreams come true. Whoa!
Here's how to order.
On this episode,
If I don't make it back, I love you all.
Billy embarks on his most dangerous demo ever.
Pull that rope, please. His rope, please. You gotta be kidding me.
And Billy and Sully go back to school to teach the next generation how to pitch.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the faster filter.
And then,
Watch this.
the pitch pros are going head to head.
For zest, it's the best.
And America will decide who does it better.
I don't need to look like you to sell. What are you wearing? Because continuity. All right, think of continuity, which you know nothing about.
The core ingredient for a hit product is a great problem-solving idea.
I've invented a new release mechanism for an ice fishing tip-up. When the fish pulls on the line, the flag goes off.
Tuck's pocket technology. You have your money, your ID, your credit card, and your key all in the same pocket. Stashed, tucked in, safe, and dry.
I invented a solar-powered window candle. You put the candle in the window, and it charges during the day, and at night, there's a photocell that senses the sun went down, and it comes on automatically.
What I have is a grater that's inside of a dish. It's perfect for garlic, ginger, chocolate, cheese. Grate down the garlic and then add olive oil in here and use it as a dipping tray.
One of these inventions made Billy and Sully want to know more. It's Jeremy Parker's ornate plate that safely grates.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, guys. Jeremy.
How you doing? Good to see you, man. I'm stoked you can make it today.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Seriously, gate crash in the pitchathon.
Jeremy is a former pitchman who worked with Billy and Sully many years ago.
I knew Billy Mays when I was in high school working at summer jobs in the fair. And, so I knew him before he was on TV, and Sully also.
Jeremy began his pitching career at a very young age.
I started pitching when I was 9. My godparents used to have booths at the fairs, the Ginsu knife booth, the chopper, dicer slicers, new gadgets. I'd put on the microphone and get the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, come in close. Watch what we do for the first 5 people. And I made a ton of money in high school as just working a summer job.
Jeremy graduated from pitching at fairs and flea markets to a successful career as a TV pitchman.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Parker to tell you about the Deli Pro. I worked on QVC as a chef for about 9 years, demonstrating all kitchen products. I was known as Chef Jeremy there.
Jeremy's fast-track life came to a screeching halt when he received some tragic news.
About 1.5 years ago, I found a lump, and I went to my doctor, and I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. And after a few more tests, they found that it had spread through my body. I had to go through several months of intensive chemotherapy. I had to spend all my savings and everything that I had put away for medical bills. It's really tough to get back. I worked for several years to build up those products on TV. And as soon as I couldn't work, they were gone, lost the accounts, and there goes my job. And it's the only way I've known how to make a living. But thank God, I'm 100% cancer-free now. I'm lucky.
How do we help bring you back? What do you got?
Real simple. What it is instead of using the big knuckle buster graters, it'll grate basically everything, but it stays in the dish. So you can use it dry at the dinner table for fresh cheese, Parmesan cheese, Asiago, Romano. And what you do is pass it around the dinner table. So it sits right here, you grate fresh cheese right there, right? That's just for the cheese. And the thing that a lot of people really go crazy over is ginger. If you've ever tried to grate ginger regularly, all the juices go, it's full of strings, and it's a pain in the arm to clean, right? With this, what's great about it is all of your juices and all of the real goodness, the strings stay here, and there's all of your freshly grated ginger.
See, that's pretty cool.
Wanna try it?
Simple. Doesn't matter which way you go, left or right?
Left or right, back and forth, it doesn't matter.
I can feel it grating right now.
Right. It's a special ceramic called zirconium oxide. Same thing they make ceramic knives from.
Are you giving us a pitch right now? Are you trying to pitch two pitch guys?
No, I'm just showing you the
Amazing.
You know how it is, we go into it.
Same stuff they use on the space shuttle, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
The ceramic base of the Grater plater is impregnated with elongated, evenly spaced hard nubs, and then covered with multiple coats of glaze for easy cleaning and the prevention of bacterial buildup. Rapid movement of ingredients across the surface quickly breaks down and shreds food with no risk of cutting fingers.
Try the ginger, too.
It won't actually cut you.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's basically it.
Nice, huh? Smells like money. The Grater plater may not have the big wow factor, but it works great. It's actually a great gift item. A lot of our products, I think, get given as gag gifts, if you will. You know, people just having a bit of fun, but the Grater plater really is a great gift item.
The way I got involved with the Grater plater is a good friend of mine who I've known for a long time in the business. He was in France and he found this little thing, a little grater that's on a plate, and they use it, they do garlic and add olive oil inside of it. And he thought this would be great at my shows in America. So I worked the Grater plater in Palm Springs, and they were $20 for this little dish is what they're charging there. And people were buying them 5, 6 at a time. So I thought, this is incredible. It's taking money at the markets. Maybe it'll take money on a commercial.
When Jeremy heard Billy and Sully were in town taking inventor pitches, he jumped at the chance to team up with his old colleagues.
Now that they're at the top of the game, it's really good to have friends there. And hopefully, you know, with the right product and then knowing the right people, then it's a winning combination.
I like it. I just might.
You're getting $20.
And not just 20. People are buying, let me get 2, let me get 3 of them.
What's the bottom line? Could we go $14.99 and double up?
The only way you could do that is if they came out of China. The reason we're getting $20 is because they're handmade in France.
Yeah, but can they be handmade in China?
Well, yeah, but everybody's worried about lead and paint and things like that in China.
China right now, okay? All right, let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. Can you leave one of these here?
Sure.
And I know where all this is roughly coming from. I think we can jigsaw puzzle this together, so we can all make a little bit of money, and you can get yourself a set of wheels again, buddy.
That's right, huh?
No, I'm for real.
I don't have to eat ramen noodles anymore. Right? I feel that Sully and Billy definitely have my back, and that makes me feel great. Well, I'll feel better when I get a paycheck, right?
While Sully fast-tracks the Grater plater into production, Billy's booked a cruise for a high-pressure shoot. While he's known for many products, 2 of Billy's biggest successes have been Mighty Mendit and Mighty Putty.
Now that's the power of Mighty Putty.
Mighty Putty is owned by Media Enterprises.
Mighty Putty as a brand has been huge. We've sold almost 20 million sticks of Mighty Putty.
Today, Media Enterprises introduces their latest offshoot, Mighty Putty Wood.
That's Mighty Putty Wood.
And their plan is to shoot their most dramatic demonstration yet.
We're pulling a 500-ton beautiful Bounty, which, by the way, was in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Before embarking on the day's challenges, Billy first tours the illustrious and famous HMS Bounty.
Welcome to the Bounty.
Honored to be here.
Great. Well, this boat is a replica. It was built in 1960 for the Mutiny on the Bounty film starring Marlon Brando.
May I?
Please do. Now, Billy, you're making the classic mistake there that people make,
Right?
which is, that's the back of the boat.
Oh.
So you want to be facing that way.
Oh, okay. Billy Mays at the helm of the HMS Bounty.
You're standing now where many a famous person has stood. Clark Gable, Johnny Depp, Marlon Brando.
Where I'm standing.
Actually, John Wayne has even stood behind the helm.
Wow, I'm honored. I really am. Cool. This is history. This boat weighs 500 tons?
Mm-hmm, yep.
You think Mighty Putty could pull this boat?
I hope they can. I'm looking forward to finding out.
What we're going to do today is take this hook and put it on the tow line of this chain and a pipe onto the end of one oar. And what we did is on the paddle of that oar, route it out a bit and put a seam of putty in between the 2 ends, creating a surface area. And just for safety, we put 4 rivets through of the putty.
Mixing a thermosetting epoxide polymer with a catalyzing agent is what gives Mighty Putty its power. This chemical reaction causes individual molecules, or neutral groups of atoms, to link together and form a molecular chain. Once cured, the super tough epoxy creates an adhesive that's extremely difficult to separate. Now it's time to find out if the demo idea works.
If we pull this one off today, we have made history. Here we go. It's happening right now. It's working! You believe that?
I need everybody off the bow. We're gonna take her to full power. Let's really push it.
This is the money shot right here. We're pulling a 500-ton ship with 2 oars held together by Mighty Putty wood. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. I didn't think this would ever work. I really didn't.
The Mighty Putty wood is doing its part. Now it's time for Billy to do his.
Is there a net to catch me if I fall? It's just water. Shark-infested waters. It's like walking the plank.
This will be one of Billy's most challenging demos ever.
He's going to have to be hanging, suspended 8 feet in the air as the boat's moving at anywhere from 2 to 4 knots. And he's going to have to deliver his lines while he's being followed by another boat.
Whoa! I don't swear. You know what? I feel a little nervous. My wife, my family, if I don't make it back, I love you all.
In a previous demo for Mighty Putty, we pulled an 80,000-pound tractor trailer, and now we're taking it up a notch with a 500-ton wooden pirate ship.
Oh, push him off the, lower away.
Well, what we're doing, he's going to go down there and deliver the line right now. So he has to go down about 8 or 9 feet, and he'll be suspended in air.
Lower away easy.
What if I can't actually? I have to hold on, right? I can't fall back. If I went back, I would fall off, right? So there's nothing holding me up, right?
You're fine.
But I mean, if I let go, I'm falling in the water, right? Bill,
Yeah.
pull me up. Wait,
Come on up.
nah, $5 grand more. 5 more grand, I'll do it.
In that case, drop him. Let him go in the water, guys.
Sully wouldn't do nothing like this.
All right, Billy, try to turn towards us.
The crew has to be careful not to let Billy get too close to the bow.
Hold on.
His rope, please. His rope, please.
You gotta be kidding me.
Watch your bow. Watch your bow. Watch your back.
After a close call with the boat's bow, Billy now faces another challenge.
It has the strength. It has the strength. I need to turn.
Can you turn? Can you guys help him turn?
Billy can't stabilize himself long enough to deliver his lines.
Oh, my
Robert,
God.
we got to go a little bit that way to get some sun on him. Can we do that?
Just stand by for a second. Go down right around that. Tie it any way you can tie it. See, that way we won't mess your hair up.
Thank you, that's important.
Perfect.
How does it look? He does look good.
Ready, Billy? And action.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton-pound HSM Bounty across ocean waters.
That wasn't the line.
I'm sorry.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton HMS Bounty across ocean waters.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton HSM Bounty.
So he's just got to get an HMS.
Action.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton HSM Bounty across ocean waters. Power.
Oh, he
of
said
Mighty
HSM,
Putty
it's
wood.
HMS.
What did I say?
HSM.
I'm sorry.
While the ambitious demo seems to be working, Billy is still having trouble with his lines. And even worse, he's losing his voice.
Action.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton HMS Bounty across ocean waters. Across ocean waters. Oh,
Last one.
this is so loud. This is tough. Yeah. Mighty Putty's doing its job. I gotta do my job.
If Billy can't get his voice back, Media Enterprises' most expensive shoot ever is a bust.
Great sun and action.
It has the strength to pull the 500-ton HMS Bounty across ocean waters. Now that's the power of Mighty Putty Wood.
Mark it.
We got one. Do we get one?
One.
We got one. Okay.
That's a wrap.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Today was money well spent. I got to tell you, I've been doing this for 25 years. We've never gotten a shot like this. Absolutely amazing. With Billy suspended in midair. Great stuff. This is going to be phenomenal.
All right. 2-6. 2-6. Here's the tagline.
Now that's how you pitch a product, Sully.
After one of his most impressive shoots, Billy gets some surprising news.
I just got news from Maisie, the tour guide, that Billy Mays is now going to be part of the history of this boat, that we shot the Mighty Putty commercial here, being mentioned in the same statement with John Wayne, Clark Gable, Johnny Depp, Marlon Brando, and Billy Mays. I mean, it makes this one of the sweetest days that I can remember. It's really an honor.
Before leaving the HMS Bounty, Billy has one final request.
A little closer. Stop right there. It's just a Mighty Putty Wood. Oh my gosh. We hit something, Bill. We better get out of here.
2 weeks later, the Mighty Putty Wood commercial beams live across America. And just like Mighty Putty before, Mighty Putty Wood is a smash hit.
Now that's the power of Mighty Putty Wood.
With the Mighty Putty Wood shoot wrapped, Billy and Sully focus their attention on Jeremy's Grater plater.
Behind me is my buddy Jeff's boat, and we're going to do a focus group on the Grater plater.
Sully has invited some friends to join him on a relaxing cruise so they can cook for him.
We have a plate that actually grates, okay?
Don't bust a finger trying to grate ginger, okay?
If you knew ginger like I knew ginger.
And he knows ginger. Anyway, listen.
What we want you to do is we want you to use it.
Try it out. We want to eat something. I'm starving. If it's cool, if you don't mind cooking.
Tell us if you like it or if you don't.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
It's been quite simple so far.
I like it. It's pretty fun.
How's it going in there, ladies?
How we doing, ladies?
Great.
Good. All right. Hey.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Ooh.
You're very welcome.
That's what I'm talking about, a feast.
Sitting here now, making the food and using it, what do you think of the product, really?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good product. I like the fact, too, that you can use it and then serve it straight to the table from the kitchen.
So-
It presents well.
Let me ask you this, what would you pay for something like this?
$20 to $30.
Really?
Yeah.
You paid 20 to 30 bucks for this?
Wow.
The plate got an overwhelming 2 thumbs up today, no doubt about it. I have confirmed today what I kind of already knew, that people really like this product. The girls loved it, so there's no doubt in my mind that we're gonna make a great commercial. It's a great plate, there's no doubt about it.
It's the summer, it's the solstice, it's a reason that I wrote this. After facing death, things change, your priorities change. And to me, I really want to follow my passion, which is writing music and playing live shows.
Jeremy's connection to music and being a pitchman involves an interesting twist with the Sullivan family.
So I met Mike Sullivan, Sully's little brother, at a fair in Santa Rosa. He was selling chamois mops, I was selling Ginsu knives. We were both on corners across from each other. And one day he brought in a guitar, and I came back and started playing the guitar. He started doing a mop pitch to it, and we just became really good friends. And we started a band together.
Here's a little scout for you guys.
And now we play everywhere, all over Los Angeles. We've played in England. We're going to Colorado next week. The band's called Meet Me at the Pub. It's a good, fun band. Great thing about knowing the art of the pitch is that I can always go back and work somewhere. But you can't always go and rock and roll the rest of your life. So this is my window that I have now to go and rock and roll. If the Grater plater is successful, it'll allow me to pay my bills so I can continue writing music. You know, I want to write songs that mean something to me. And hopefully through that, it'll touch other people.
With the Grater plater in the works, Billy and Sully have been called upon to do something they've never done before.
We are at Princeton University at the School of Engineering and Applied Science. I am here today to teach some of the smartest and brightest people in the world about how to make an infomercial.
This class was started by AJ Cabani. In fact, leave it to AJ to start a class and, have the smartest minds looking for product.
AJ Cabani is the CEO of Telebrands, one of Billy and Sully's longtime collaborators.
The students are divided into groups of 4 or 5, and each group has got to develop a product, design a product, and actually produce a DRTV commercial.
Firstly, it's an honor to be here at Princeton. Neither of us went to university, so just having the opportunity to talk to you guys is really good. You have 1 minute and 45 seconds to get the audience to buy your product. Explain the WOW demo.
Well, the WOW demo, anybody see the Mighty Putty commercial? We pull an 80,000-pound tractor trailer, so that's a WOW. OxyClean, we put the scoop in and the bowl turns white. So it's nice to have one demonstration. It's taking it to the extreme.
We did a product with Telebrands called the stick-up bulb, which was a plastic light bulb. Did anyone see it? Just a bulb that sticks on the wall. And I initially didn't want to do the product. I thought, this is not a great product. AJ convinced me to do it. And the WOW demo, believe it or not, was we just dropped it. It doesn't break, and the light bulb bounces. People don't expect to see a bouncing light bulb. Mighty Mend It. Maybe Billy can explain your WOW demo and the Mighty Mend It.
What we did was we cut a parachute down the middle. We went up with a skydiver after we used Mighty Mend It, and he jumped out of a plane. So just to take it to the extreme, we took a flag and ripped it, and then patched it with Mighty Mend It, and they put me in a hurricane tunnel. So it has the strength to withstand storm force winds. Amazing. So you really want to show that, and you have a lot of fun with it.
You guys are going to have to shoot commercials, so we're going to look at them, we're going to critique him as well. And if they're no good, they're not going to make the air. Thank you.
The team that produces the best commercial will get to travel with Telebrands to China and oversee production of their prototype. Then Billy and Sully will personally pitch their product to the world.
What we're going to do for them and what AJ's going to do is give them a shot to actually get on national TV, which is a shot they're never going to get again in their life.
Our primary idea is doing some type of vitamin-infused toothpaste with like an AM and a PM component, where the AM wakes you up with like a boost of energy, and the PM has some type of relaxant to help you go to sleep.
I see where you're going with this.
So
Is everyone brushes their teeth.
The secret is in the delivery system. So you'd have to have 2 different formulas.
Right.
These students are designing a portable water filtration system called the Faster Filter.
This would have a filter in it, something kind of like a French press where you push it down. So it's got that satisfying feeling of you're pushing it down.
Right, like a coffee French
yeah.
press. Bottled water is a huge category, and there's a big push towards the environmental. There's a big push away from the waste. So your timing's good. Good luck. Keep us in the loop with everything. Seriously, it's great thanks for having us. I like the filter.
I do too. The water filter.
The water filter? We may have to cut a little deal with that group. Right now, it's a lot of talk, but these are smart people. So
you never know. Like I said, they may have the next $1 million invention.
Now the Pitch Pros are back in Tampa to shoot an infomercial for fellow pitchman and cancer survivor Jeremy Parker's Grater plater. But today, they're doing things a little differently.
We're going to try to do 2 commercials today where, hi, Billy Mays here, and then hi, Anthony Sullivan here. And they might be somewhat different, and we're going to maybe test both of them, and one of them is going to be better than the other.
Whichever ad performs better will be rolled out nationwide. Hopefully, this will give their friend Jeremy the best shot at financial success.
The biggest pitchmen in the world are going to be pitching my product. I'm excited. And then make sure you just take the stem out. The stem and the skin.
Here's what it comes down to. I'm not afraid of a little competition, especially from Sully, if it helps a fellow pitchman get back on his feet.
Smell that fresh nutmeg. They say when you use fresh spices, you only have to use about 1/4 of the amount because they're fresh.
Right.
Put a little dab of this behind each ear, hungry men will follow you around all day.
Why aren't you going to do the pitch? Why are Billy and Sully doing your pitch?
They're the stars. They're the stars.
I know, but obviously, you know this pitch.
I know, but I got a record coming out. Would you take the ShamWow guy's musical career serious? You know what I mean? So I'm behind the scenes. That's all right.
What are you using right now? What's this?
Cover up your saddlebags, your luggage that you're carrying underneath your eye.
What are you doing to me?
Relax.
What's going on?
He's trying to get...
Where are you going tonight?
Did you get a reservation, honey?
In the past, it's been difficult to determine who America likes better. Over the years, Billy and Sully have pitched very different types of products. So today will be a controlled experiment. The same product, the same shots, even the same clothes.
There you go. How's that feel?
Oh, it feels good.
The only variable will be the pitch pros themselves, and they'll both be pulling out all the stops.
Sully, be happy you're wearing the blue shirt.
I gave you the blue shirt.
What?
I remember the day you first wore it. It was my idea. Okay? OxyClean commercial, okay? Back in 1999. All right? So just remember where you came from, okay? I was the one that found you. I was the one that unleashed you on America, and you forget that sometimes.
It's like, a big thing to step into my blue shirt. Now he has to feel like he has to match me, and, that's impossible. So it's not going to be a pitch-off. It'll be a runoff. He'll be running off this. Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What?
Say what?
I don't need to look like you to sell.
What are you wearing?
Because continuity, all right? Think of continuity, which you know nothing about. All right, Billy, here we go. Ready? Give me a sign. Show me a sign. 3, 2, 1, action, and... Oh, sorry, my bad.
You gonna call it, or are you gonna...
I'm gonna call it. Ready? Smile. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Grater Plater. It's no ordinary plate. Watch this. Great cheese with ease.
All right, ready?
The shirt is just taking over my being. I'm transcending from Anthony Sullivan into Billy. I'm gonna grow a beard and start shouting any second.
And action.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Grater Plater. It's no ordinary plate. Watch this.
Great cheese with ease.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. It's no ordinary plate. Great cheese with... Watch this. Great cheese with ease. Okay. Billy, I think you may have me today. You may actually be... You may have it on me.
Action.
For zest, it's the best. Whether it's a lemon, lime, or orange, you get perfect results each and every time.
For zest, it's the best. Lemons for lemon zest. Limeys love it for lime zest. All right. One more, like that.
That's pretty funny, dude.
If you think America's gonna respond more favorable to an Englishman than the real pitchman, Billy Mays, you got another thing coming. You can puree garlic fast, quick, and easy.
Don't cut a finger trying to grate ginger with one of these.
Wait, I'm throwing mine. Don't cut a finger trying to cut ginger with one of these.
My finesse beat Billy out. I mean, it's Anthony Sullivan in a nice conversational tone, or Billy Mays here. I mean, which one would you rather listen to?
Here's how to order. You know what would be funny is if we just edit you each together into one commercial and you just bing, 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 back and forth, and suddenly it's you, and then suddenly it's back to him.
Anthony Mays.
After Billy and Sully have wrapped their segments, it's time to shoot close-ups of the Grater Plater in action.
Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
For this, they invite Jeremy to step into the limelight once more. But first, he must don the hallowed blue shirt.
This is the American way of knighting you. Sir Jeremy, pitchman of the blue shirt.
It is an honor. I'll try not to let you down. I'll be the best pitchman possible.
All right, I know that. Now roll up the sleeves.
All right. I feel it.
The Blues Brothers.
Isn't it?
Like,
Jeremy Parker here for the Grater Plater. Big smile.
a lot of blue shirts. It's commando style, combat, military.
And action.
Today's has a lot to do with Jeremy, and I think, Billy really wants Jeremy to get something out of this, and so do I. So we've really tried to, kind of rally around and make this happen for him.
Good. How's that?
Money. Hopefully, can help him get back on his feet and make a little cash and get back in the pitch business.
Oh, man. Thank you, guys. Love you, man. You too, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really love these guys. Not just because they hooked up a friend, but they took a product that I believed in, and they believed in it, and they're trying to give me another chance. I think you got a hit. I think it's gonna work.
Back at Sullivan Productions, editing of the Grater Plater is well underway.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Grater Plater.
I'm not gonna lie, Billy stopped by when Sully wasn't here and gave me a little incentive to get his going first.
My version better be better than Billy's, that's all I can say. If you sabotage this edit, look at me in the eye and tell me I have not sabotaged this edit.
I have not sabotaged
If
this
she tried to sabotage the edit,
I have not sabotaged this edit.
Has she tried to get you to make mine worse than Billy's?
What? No, that's...
This is important. I'm going head-to-head with Billy Mays. I need to crush him like a clove of garlic gets crushed on the grater plater. Yeah?
Yeah, let me just make a few tweaks.
You can make him you can make him look bad, I don't care. Sabotage Billy. Let me see his first, though.
Okay.
It's no ordinary plate. Watch this. Grate cheese with ease. Don't cut a finger trying to grate ginger with one of these.
Let me see my version. Have you cut it yet?
Not all.
So you just cut Billy's first?
Yeah, I wasn't sure
Who's
which to
paying
do,
you?
so I didn't know. I didn't know which to cut.
What, is this Sullivan Productions or Mays Productions?
It was a Saturday,
Very
so
upset.
I don't know.
It's like Billy Mays has just permeated my office. And even when he's not here, he's here. I go in and see the edit, and they don't even have my edit cut. They got Billy's cut. What does that tell you? Pete, can you fire up edit 3? I'm going to be in there tonight editing. I'm going to be editing Grater Plater myself tonight. Billy, it's all over, buddy. 118.20. That 2 frames that way. Okay. I'll brush you off, Billy Mays. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. While Billy's out cutting deals or running around signing autographs, I'm punching those keys. So I'm just, you know, payback's a bitch.
Weeks later, Billy and Sully returned to Princeton to view the students' products and infomercials.
Princeton University, I love it.
Don't you just feel intelligent already? Just so smart, it seeps into you.
We're back at Princeton after our first trip. The guys shot their commercials. We're here to see what they got. If AJ sees something he likes, we all see something we like, we'll put this on the air within a month.
Introducing VitaSmile, the revolutionary 2-part vitamin-infused toothpaste that works for you when you need it most. The secret to VitaSmile is sublingual administration. Thousands of tiny capillaries in your gums and under your tongue are readily able to absorb vitamins and minerals directly into your bloodstream without swallowing.
All for the low price of $9.99.
My concern about the commercial was the product is the AM, PM on each side. I'd like to just see a tube with just the AM.
Did you design this bottle yourself? Yeah. I think it's a really unique design, and I disagree with Billy on that. If you can really mix vitamins and toothpaste, I think you're onto something. Good job, guys.
Very good.
Would you like to get the results of a 2-mile run without the time and effort? Well, now you can with Lean Sleeves. Lean Sleeves are sleek forearm and shin weights enclosed in lightweight, breathable fabric that provide slight resistance to your everyday movements. The weights are arranged to mimic your muscles for an incredibly effective workout that's gentle on your joints. Call in the next 10 minutes and we'll make the first payment for you.
First of all, I think it's a very good idea. I love it. I love the product design.
Did you actually make this? Did you sew the weights in, or this came like it?
We worked on the body parts. Oh, you slide it on.
Rather than create their own product, these students have simply modified an existing one. Body Togs, a product that also uses weighted clothing for fitness.
So this is not an original idea?
No, this is based off the Body Togs.
Right. You're definitely treading on thin ice, I think.
Okay. With the faster filter, you can filter anytime, anywhere. The secret is in the French press mechanism, which gives you cleaner water faster. All for just $9.99. But you gotta call now.
What is the key advantage over Brita and Pure?
We actually provide something Brita doesn't have, which is the visceral feeling, the satisfaction of actually getting to your muscle to push down the press ring, and you'll definitely feel that resistance. You'll feel the resistance as you're pushing the water through the filter, and we think that kind of satisfaction might be very appealing.
If you did a taste test and you could prove the efficacy of the product, and you could iron out the kinks, and you did it at $14.99, I think it's a winner.
Thank you.
This year, the students, they set the bar really high. We could do a commercial on each one of them.
This is a go for Princeton, go for Princeton. Do you receive us?
Yes.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the faster filter. Are you looking for a faster, easier way to get fresh, clean water? This is the best. You've seen all the rest. Now get the best.
What he's trying to say, guys, is congratulations. Billy and I and the team have poured over all the design
designs, and we picked your product as the one that's going to go to the next level. You guys might as well pack your bags. You're going to be headed over to China with Telebrands.
You're going to be involved in this whole project from concept to completion, and guess what? You're going to make some money to pay for that education.
And some.
And then some.
Yeah. This is, it's like a weird dream. I can't even believe this is happening.
Make sure you'll get your passports and your visas.
And then listen, while you're there, don't drink the water. I mean, well, unless you have a faster filter or something like it.
Well, hey, guys, just on behalf of the Faster Filter team, I mean, thank you so much for being involved with this. This is just an incredible opportunity, and I don't think any of us could ever have imagined to be working with you guys and being on the phone with you right now. This is just, like, unbelievable.
Thanks a lot.
Take
Good
care,
luck, guys.
All right, have
Travel
a good trip
safe.
to China. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
For the Princeton kids, winning the contest is just the first step. Soon they'll be on their way to China to help develop and manufacture a working faster filter prototype. Only then will they know for sure if their invention really works.
You know, we're pretty sure that the technology is there. It's really just a matter of execution, getting good design, so it's got, you know, good sort of visual appeal.
The faster filter attacks harmful chemical and biological contaminants found in raw drinking water. Traditional filtering systems force the water through the filter. The secret of the faster filter is that it does just the opposite. It forces the filter through the water and purifies it 3 times as fast.
It's pretty cool to think that like now we're almost like certified inventors. You know? Like we're certified inventors. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so I'd like to start a company eventually. I don't have an idea yet, but I don't know, having that kind of security would be incredible.
I'm gonna take care of my mom's house, right? So she's not gonna have a mortgage anymore, which I think is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I'm starting a company, and you know, I'm certainly not getting paid by anyone, and you know, gotta pay health insurance, and with this money, I could, you know, potentially fund my company, and so I don't have to waste time going around to investors. So if that happens, then that's huge money for me. That's awesome.
Back in California, Jeremy Parker awaits his fate on the Grater plater.
What would happen if you combined a cheese grater with a plate? You'd have a plate that grates.
Billy and Sully each did their own version of the commercial to see which one would perform better and ultimately make more money for their friend and fellow pitchman Jeremy. After a week of airing and earning 40% more in revenue, the winning commercial was Billy's.
It's the best. Whether it's a lemon.
I can't believe after all the work that I put into this, staying up late, and Billy still picked me up the post. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't shake this guy.
Here's how to order. Oi, mate.
Jeremy.
Guys.
Now it's time to fill Jeremy in on how his product has done.
It's been a real tough road, and I don't wish, you know, anybody to get sick, and it just happened to me, and I kind of lost everything, and if this show works, it's gonna set me back on top.
We have some results. We tested it this way, we tested it that way. You know the thing about results, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, Billy will tell you about results.
Results may vary.
But they'll be very good.
Okay. I want to bring somebody in here.
We
Somebody
have
special.
something for you, buddy.
What?
Get ahead, buddy.
What? You got a hit.
You're back.
You're joking.
You're back.
Not joking. We don't joke about this.
We don't joke about results, buddy.
Whoa! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Grater plater.
To you, it's bad luck not to drink.
Thank you, guys.
It makes me feel humbled that we can do this. It's I feel like that, you know, it's about giving.
For every dollar spent on advertising, the Grater plater is generating nearly $3 in revenue. At this rate, Jeremy could make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, from his Grater plater.
And the whole Grater plater, it was just a simple idea. I worked it at a little flea market, and I brought it to you guys, and you made this whole thing happen. And I gotta tell you, I didn't want to get choked up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, really. I can pay my bills now. Thank you,
Jeremy and the Grater plater.
No, to Billy and Sully, 2 best pitchmen in the world.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And it looks like, with the help of these guys, I beat the odds again. And you know what? That makes me feel like $1 million. Cheers to pitchmen.